Now, SUNY New Paltz, it's a good school to go to if you want to get a job that doesn't ask if you went to a college.
Yeah.
We were talking before, like, we had friends growing up who went to all these SUNYs from New York. Like, we have one friend who went to Sullivan Community College. And it's like, when you go to one of those schools, it's almost like a disadvantage when you go to a job interview. Because I'd rather a guy, if I was employing someone, if they came in and they were like, hey, man, I didn't go to college, it's not for me, I just want to learn from the working world. I'd be like, I like this kid, he's smart. Yeah. But if they went in and say, hey, I did 4 years at Sullivan Community College, I go, this kid's fucking stupid. Why would you go to Sullivan Community College?
Yeah.
But you went to New Paltz, good school.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, decent school.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Where it's
Good
not
enough for government work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not, yeah, let me put mail in your mailbox. Fuck out of here.
So you went there. Did you finish?
Yeah, got the whole degree, the whole 9.
Yeah.
You know, actually finished a semester early.
You did, huh?
Yeah, I'm fucking intelligent, bro.
Yeah, and you went and you were studying accounting.
Yeah, got one of those degrees.
Yeah.
Not because I liked it, because I was good at it. Like,
Yeah.
I like numbers.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough. I
Yeah.
just like, there's always numbers going on in my head.
Yeah.
I don't know about what, but it's just ring, ring, ring.
Yeah, you got to have a brain for that type of stuff.
Yeah, it's like a language.
I see. That's what I love about your story. Is your story could not be more. It could not be more random. You got a vibe about you. You got a very good vibe. I like
I'm
your
not
vibe.
supposed to be here right now. There's no way. Anyone I grew up with, they're like, the fuck you doing? Like, I don't know. I'm working it out, all right?
Yeah, but that's part of the charm. That's the whole thing. Is it's very funny. So you were going to be an accountant, and then you quit that because you were like, "Fuck this."
Yeah. So the whole time I'm in school, I knew I wasn't doing accounting work, like post school. But I was like, "Fuck it." My parents want me to get a degree. I'll get a fucking degree. So I got one of them. Did a couple of job interviews. Got one. I don't know how. I guess they were desperate. And 5 days, I sent an email 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, listen, it's not for me. I quit. Thanks for the opportunity. And they're like, all right, thanks for that. I'm not there to waste their time. I'm not going to waste my time.
I think you made the right decision. You want me to tell you why? Well, first of all, obviously. But secondly, I think if anyone walks into an accountant's office
Bro,
and hears that voice.
Brutal.
No, but I hear that voice. If I'm coming in going, hey, man, can you help me with my taxes? And you're like, yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second here. Oh, fuck your sister's ass. Sorry about
cash
that.
only, pal. Fuck your taxes.
What the fuck? Why? Yeah, if my accounts go, why are you fucking paying in checks? You don't want the fucking IRS to come down your throat, breathing down your balls. You
Know everything about your life?
Yeah, you just, sometimes you just need a good Jew accountant.
Bro, Jewish, they're good for that.
They're good for that,
accountants,
yeah.
lawyers, agents.
Yeah.
You need.
Yeah, Italians, I don't know. Like an Italian accountant, I don't know.
No.
I would be like,
No, I want an Italian fucking flipping my pizza and making my chicken palms. Other than that, oh, fuck out of here.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. You probably made the good decision there because people would have just been turned off, been like, I can't have an Italian fucking accountant, calls himself Cugine.
How you doing, pal?
What are you doing? You doing your taxes on fucking TurboTax? Go see my guy Cugine.
Yeah.
My guy Cugine will hide your fucking money. Get the
No
fuck
problem.
out of here.
You
I went
walk
to
in, you get a DC. It's fun, no
yeah,
problem.
get a fucking Diet Coke. He told me, what are you doing? Why are you here? Just put your fucking money in the mattress. Get the fuck out of here.
Trust the banks?
Father and mother, are they old school Italian?
Yeah, I would say old school-ish, newish.
Yeah.
They're kind of in the middle.
They didn't immigrate here. They're from Staten, Italy?
Yeah, from Staten. I'm like 4th generation Staten, Italy. My parents...
Wow, that's almost legally retarded.
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, my family's been there since, like, the early 1900s. Like, Staten Island.
Wow.
So, like, Brooklyn is, like, fucking foreign to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like Italians who come from Bay Ridge to buy a house in Staten Island with a little more space that's a little cheaper,
Yeah.
your parents called them hipsters.
Yeah.
Like these fucking gentrifying fucking
Rat
hipsters.
bastards. Get the fuck out of the neighborhood.
That's hilarious. So how many times have you been off Staten Island before this? Did you bring your passport to the Bay Ridge?
Yeah.
Were you like,
Took
do
an
I need my
Uber, yeah.
passport?
I don't know.
When you were crossing the Arizona, you were like, oh, fuck, I forgot.
I jumped in the trunk. They didn't have to know.
So you quit your job,
Yeah.
and then you get a job in the kitchen.
Right. So I quit my job, and then I was still living in New Paltz. So I'm like, I need a quick job. So I just got a job at like the supermarket just to fucking do something, hang out. That was a joke. And then I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Which supermarket were you at?
It's called Tops. It's like an upstate thing.
Oh, upstate by New Paltz.
Yeah, I lived there up
Not at
until
Wegmans?
January.
No Wegmans up there?
No fucking Wegmans.
No.
Nah.
Tops. I know baseball cards Tops.
Yeah.
Tops,
Top
Aldi's,
supermarket.
Wegmans, all that. Hannaford's too.
Hannaford is big up there.
Yeah.
Hannaford is class. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Tops, shithole.
Did you try to get it at the classy one?
Nah, it was too far.
Yeah, it was too far. So you
Tops
just
was in the neighborhood.
yeah. So you go into Tops. How many days did you work at Tops?
I was doing like 4 days. So I was doing 4 days there, and then I got my old job at the deli back for like 3 days. So I was working like 7 days a week. That's
Right.
crazy. What am I doing?
And were your parents going, Jesus Christ, he's getting an accounting degree? And
Yeah, my mother was like, when are you going to get a real job? I'm like, I got 2 of them.
yeah.
I'm fucking making sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it. And then,
So then you started on the side. You just started fucking around on TikTok.
yeah, so that was like 2017. I started on Instagram, like just cooking, but not to like fucking do this shit.
Right.
I was just fucking around. I was like, I just want to do it. You know
Right.
what I mean? Sometimes you just want to like do something. It doesn't matter like what it comes out of. I did that for like 5 years. And then, let's see, last July, you know, I started posting on TikTok a little bit, threw my face in there. I don't. And here we are, Yannis Pappas. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
just
big
blew up.
Tops. Yeah. Yeah, because Instagram doesn't give the love like TikTok gives.
No, it's you need help on Instagram. You need like other people putting you on.
Yeah.
TikTok's algorithm's way different, you know?
Yeah, TikTok's algorithm is all about discovery and interest. So they throw you in there. Like if you watch some cooking videos, then they'll throw you in there.
Yeah.
And that Instagram's now changed it because of TikTok.
Yeah, now they
Because
have
TikTok
to.
said they have to. They was beating everybody. So you
Chinese
threw,
are good at everything.
yeah.
They're a step ahead. I don't know.
They are. And so it started to blow up. What did that feel like when the first one kind of went big? Were you like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, so at this point when it blew up, I was a cook now at the new job. I don't know. I check my phone, I go on TikTok, and I'm like 99 plus notifications. I'm like, no shit, that's pretty cool. So I go to the video. I'm like, oh, it's doing its thing. So I kind of just was like, let me do that again. Like, we'll try. I did it, and it blew up again, and then again. I'm like, fuck, I kind of got something over here, huh?
Yeah.
And, I just kept doing that for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. And I was like, all right, I'm done with this job, quit. And then I just did TikTok without
Yeah.
making any money off TikTok. I was like, fuck it, let me see what I could do here.
You felt something was cooking.
Something was cooking.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was going to go anywhere, but
Now, when you try to explain this to an Italian-American ma, you're living in your house at the time. Wait, are you
I
still?
was living upstate at the time.
Oh, you upstate.
Right, so I was living on my own in Newports.
Right.
So I just moved home in January.
Oh, so you were up there.
yeah, I was up there.
That was that little apartment where the stove is
yeah,
up
the
there.
old school stove.
Yeah, because I noticed you went from the old school stove in a small apartment.
Now I got some
Now you-
fucking classy shit.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. It ain't my place. It's my parents.
So, yeah, I imagine, money's not really an issue because, you're making a little money now. But money for Italian kids isn't much of an issue. It's more about, it's hard to rip an Italian kid away from his home. Italians love home.
Yeah, not me.
You want to get out?
I wanted to get out. Well, I graduated college. I'm like, fuck that. I ain't moving back to Staten Island. What the fuck is there?
Right.
I was having a ball in Newports.
And going upstate for a kid from Staten Island, that's like going to France.
Bro, it was
that's
crazy.
far. Yeah.
I was like, this is the first time I realized I was Italian. They're like, you talk funny. I'm like, so do you, pal. Get lost. Don't bother me. Fuck out of here. So, yeah, kind of just hanging out there. Rent was cheap. Had a few friends and just, going to the dive bar every night, just hanging out. Like,
Yeah.
It's kind of like what the life was. Very simple life.
So January, you moved back home.
Right. That was like 3 months into TikTok full time.
And so how do you explain to your parents what's going on?
Well, they
'Cause I'm
knew.
sure they
They're
look
like,
at the
they're
phone-
followers. They're like, they kind of knew. So I think when I quit, so last year I went to the San Gennaro Fest, right? And at that time I had like 150,000 on TikTok followers. I'm like, all right. And then I was getting crazy notice. Like everyone and their mother knew me. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I got something here. So I went back to my job, chewing my 2 weeks. I'm just like, let's see what we can do. And, I just fucking ran with it. And they were like, okay, they saw like I had like a little bit of a phone. They're like, how you going to make money? I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like, well, fuck.
Yeah, you're like, you fucking, you don't understand, cuz I was at the San Gennaro. They were fucking going wild.
Yeah,
I'm going to figure it out what the way, yeah.
They were throwing me free cannolis.
Do you remember which was like the last person who said, hey, Cooj, that it clicked in your mind? Where you're like, fuck this, I'm quitting. Was it the first? Was it the first time someone recognized you at the San Gennaro?
No. Well, the first time I got recognized was like 3 weeks after my first viral video.
Upstate.
It was actually back in Staten Island, so I had to come back. I had like a family party. I go to the mall. I'm standing on like the Starbucks line, minding my business. Some kid's like, yo, I watch your videos. I'm like, the fuck you talking about? I have like 5 viral videos not even viral, a couple 100,000 views. And I'm like, and then he's like pulling up his phone, like, yo, I share them to my buddies and this, you're the greatest. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Fuck off. And I was like, oh, that's different. Like, the views are actually like showing in public. Didn't think anything of it. And then a little bit more upstate, people were like, oh, you popped up on my For You page. I'm like, that's cool. And then just little by little. And then San Gennaro was like the first time, like a mass amount of people. Well, that's obviously my demographic too.
Right.
Was when.
Yeah, you're not going to go to Brooklyn's Chinatown and they're not going to yell Cooj.
Yeah, no. They're going to yell Lo Mein.